Once upon a time, in a quiet suburban neighborhood, there lived a young girl named Lisa. She was around 12 years old and was often left alone in the house while her parents worked late. Her only companion was her loyal dog Max, a large and protective German shepherd. One chilly autumn evening, Lisa's parents had to attend a company dinner, leaving her alone with Max. Her mother reassured her that she would be safe with Max and reminded her to lock all the doors and windows before settling in for the night. Lisa did as she was told, making sure the house was secure. She then cozied up on the couch with Max by her side, watching TV and munching on popcorn. As the night grew darker, Lisa decided it was time to go to bed. She called Max, and the dog followed her up the stairs to her bedroom. She brushed her teeth, changed into her pajamas, and climbed into bed. Max curled up on the floor beside her, his presence comforting her. Lisa had a habit of dangling her hand over the edge of the bed, and tonight was no different. As she lay in the dark, she felt Max lick her hand, a reassuring gesture that always made her feel safe. She drifted off to sleep, her hand resting on the floor, feeling Max's warm, wet tongue from time to time. In the middle of the night, Lisa was jolted awake by a strange noise. It sounded like a dripping faucet. She groggily glanced at her alarm clock. It was 3:00 a.m. The noise persisted, and she felt uneasy. To calm herself, she reached down and felt Max lick her hand again. Relieved, she decided to investigate the sound. She got out of bed and followed the noise to the bathroom. To her surprise, the faucet was indeed dripping. She turned it off tightly, puzzled as to how it had been left on. She then checked on Max, who was still lying obediently beside her bed. Lisa felt a bit foolish for being scared and went back to sleep, once again feeling Max's reassuring licks. An hour later, the dripping sound returned. This time it seemed louder and more persistent. Lisa was scared but convinced herself it was just her imagination. She reached down and felt Max lick her hand, calming her once more. Determined to ignore the noise, she closed her eyes and tried to sleep. Morning finally arrived, and Lisa woke up feeling relieved. She sat up in bed and stretched, glancing around her room. Everything seemed normal. She decided to take a shower before her parents returned home. As she stepped into the bathroom, she froze in horror. Written on the bathroom mirror, in what appeared to be blood, were the words, "Humans can lick too." Terrified, Lisa backed out of the bathroom and turned to find Max. He was lying on the floor, not moving. With shaking hands, she touched him and realized he was cold and stiff. Max was dead. Lisa's scream echoed through the house. Her parents returned to find her sobbing and inconsolable. The police were called, and they discovered that an intruder had entered the house. They found evidence of forced entry and realized that the dripping sound Lisa had heard was actually blood from Max's brutal attack. The chilling realization struck Lisa and her parents. The intruder had been hiding in the house, coming out at night to torment Lisa. It was he, not Max, who had been licking her hand while she slept. The legend of the licked hand serves as a gruesome reminder of the dangers that can lurk in the most unexpected places. It's a story that highlights the vulnerability of trust and the eerie possibilities that lie just beyond our understanding. The story of the licked hand has been adapted in various forms across different cultures, often with slight changes in the setting or characters. However, the core elements remain the same, creating a lasting impression of suspense and horror. This tale continues to be a popular choice for those looking to share a spine-chilling story